Hi everyone, my name is Chan Xiaojin and I am a student of Managing Learning and Development in Early Childhood Organization. In this assignment, I have to select a preschool and carry out an art activity for the 5 years old preschool children. After that, I have to discuss the benefits of this art activity to the 5 years old children in the terms of their children's learning and its development. And after that, I have to relate this activity to the human resources of the preschool that I've selected. The purpose of this presentation is actually through this presentation, it provides a platform for me to present my findings in an attractive way. According to the theory of cognitive development of Jean Piaget and Vygotsky social-cultural theory and Bandura's social learning theory, social interaction actually helps the cognitive development of the children. Why is it an activity be selected? From the art author of Mary Cole, it states that actually art activities help to boost the different kinds of achievement of subjects of the children. For example, mathematics, science, and languages. How the art activities help to enhance the mathematics subject of the children. When the children deal with art activities, it involves counting. This helps to enhance the counting skills of the children in mathematics subjects. When they manipulate paintbrush, actually it deals with science experiment. When they share the art activities, it helps to boost up the languages of the children. So this is the reason why an art activities to be chosen in the development, in building up the development, the children's learning and development. The art activity that I have chosen for the 5 years old preschool children is Magazine Family Puppet. What is this activity about? Actually, this is a simple activity which involves gluing and cutting skills of the children which they learned before. There are three activity objectives in this Magazine Family Puppet activity. The first objective is, in this activity, actually it applies assimilation concept in theory of cognitive development. Why did I say so? Assimilation is a skill, is a process in theory of cognitive development which involves the application of knowledge which is called schema in this theory of cognitive development in a new situation. In the Magazine Family Puppet activity, actually it involves assimilation concept. Gluing and cutting is the schema, which is knowledge that the children learned before. And they apply this schema to the new condition, which is this art activity, Magazine Family Puppet. This is a process called assimilation, which involves the schema, means knowledge they learned before, in a new situation. It's called assimilation. Okay, So the children applies this assimilation concept in theory of cognitive development in magazine family puppet art activity. The second objective is, through this art activity, it helps to educate children on how to cherish their family and friends. In this magazine family puppet activity, they need to cut the picture of the people in the old magazine or catalog. Actually, they the picture of the people that they cut from the old magazine and catalog, it represents their families or friends. Okay, they have to share the story after they have done this activity. What are the story that they need to share? They have to tell their friends regarding the magazine family puppet that they have met. For example, the picture that they have cut they make is their represents their father. They have to tell the story regarding their father or the activity that they carry on with their father. Okay, they have to share between their father and their own self. Okay, this means that at the same time the teacher can educate the children on how to cherish their family and friends. The last objective of this activity is educating children on how to taking care of the environment. The materials of these activities are old magazines or catalogs, old cardboards, popsicle sticks, which is collected, okay, when from the people after they eat ice cream, okay, and all these other non-usable materials. It means that we use all these non uh, non-usable materials to do the art activity. The teacher can bring this. At the same time, the teacher can educate the children on how to taking care of the environment, because we apply the reuse concept. Okay, means that we use the unused materials to make a art activity, make an art activity. At the same time, the teacher can bring the recycle concept to the children on how to apply this concept so they can protect our environment. These are the activity materials that will be used in magazine family puppet art activity, which are old magazine, old catalog, old cupboard, glue, scissors, popsicle sticks, and pencil. Let us talk about the art activity procedures. The preschool that I have selected involves two teachers in art class. One is the main teacher and another is a teacher assistant. What are their job descriptions? For the main teacher, he or she is the one who conduct the whole art class. Okay, and prior the art lesson, she is the one who prepare the lesson plan, and teacher assistant is the one who prepare the teaching materials for the art lesson. During the art lesson, the art teacher is the one who conduct the whole lesson, and the teacher assistant who is the one who assists the main teacher during the art lesson. Okay, the teacher assistant will help the main teacher to take a look on how the students is doing the art activity. At the same time, the main teacher also will make around, will observe how are the children to carry on some of the art activity. And during the lesson, the teacher assistant is the one who distribute the materials to every child. Okay, and the teacher, the main teacher, will give all the instructions in the front of the class. Okay, and okay, what are the procedures that involved in this magazine, Family Puppet? Okay, before they start the activity, the main teacher will show a a brief video clip regarding of this activity on the smart board, and the students will take a look on how the activity is going on, so that they have a clear image on how is the art activity is, and what is the procedure is, so they have a clear image before they start this art activity. After that, the teacher assistant will take the box, and inside the box there are a lot of there are numbers, only 1 and 2 number, and teacher assistant will make around to give each of the child to draw the number from the box. Okay. What is this number mean? When the child draw number 1, means that the child has to make only one magazine family puppet. When the child draws number 2, the child needs to make magazine family puppet 2, means that the child has to make 2 family magazine puppet. In the box, there are only number 1 and number 2. After drawing number, okay, the teacher assistant will distribute each of the child 1 pencil, and the main teacher will show the next step, which is circle the family puppet that they want, the people that they want on the magazine. So teacher assistant will distribute a pencil and a magazine to each of the child, and then the main teacher will show on how to circle at the right person they want. If they want this people, they want to cut these people, the picture of these people on the magazine, they have to circle first before they cut by using scissors. Why the teacher needs the child to circle first before they cut it? It helps the children to focus on which picture they want to circle. When the children making the circle on the picture, the main teacher and the teacher assistant will make around to take a look on how the children to circle the picture. Is the children make the circle or make the triangle other shapes? Okay, in these steps, actually it helps to build how to boost the mathematics skills of the children, because in mathematics they learn the shapes, okay, circle, triangle and rectangle. Okay, so when the main teacher gives the instructions to circle to make the circle on the picture from the magazine, and at the same time the main teacher shows how to make a circle in the front of the class, okay, so that the children will get to know what is the circle shape and how to make the circle shape. After they make the circle shape on the picture that they want to circle, the teacher assistant will distribute each of the child a scissor. So the child will cut the picture that they want from the magazine by using scissors. After that, before they cut the picture, the main teacher in the front also will show on how to use the scissors in a proper way, and how to cut, okay, how to hold scissors and how to cut. Okay, actually these 5 years old children have learned this cutting by using scissors, this skill before. Okay, after cutting the picture, okay, the main teacher will tell the students the next step. What is the next step? Okay, they have to paste the picture on the cardboard given, okay. The main teacher will show on how to paste the picture on the cardboard by using glue. Okay, how to use the glue in the proper way. After that, the teacher assistant will distribute each of the child a glue, and the teacher and the teacher assistant will make around and observe how the children paste the picture on the cardboard by using glue. After that, okay, the main teacher will give the instruction to the students there and show the students how to paste the picture with the cardboard on popsicle stick. Okay, after the main teacher show on how to make it to all the children, the teacher assistant will distribute each of the child a small cardboard, which is standardized. The cardboard already cut, so the child don't need to cut the cardboard. They need to just paste the picture with cardboard, okay, on popsicle sticks. Okay, after that this magazine family puppet has done, okay, has done by each of the child. Okay, after paste the picture with cardboard and paste the picture on popsicle stick with cardboard on popsicle stick, the magazine family puppet already done. Okay, after that the main teacher will assign each of the child, give every child the chance to come to the front to hold their popsicle stick and tell the story regarding the regarding the magazine family puppet. They will hold the magazine family puppet and come to the front. They will assign each of the child, give the chance to every child to come to the front to tell the story regarding the magazine family puppet. For example, if the main teacher will guide the child on how to give the story, how to tell the story, just a brief story. Okay, maybe some of the child they cannot tell, they are unable to tell, then the teacher will give the guidance on how to tell, give the guidance to the child. They will ask the child, okay, the teacher will ask the child, okay, who what this magazine family puppet that you have made is represent by your which family members or which friend. Then the child will answer like my father, and then the teacher will guide the child, how what is your best means how what is your last weekend with your father, how was your weekend with your father, and what's your father's favorite food, anything regarding to the father. Okay, for example. And at the same time, the main teacher will correct the sentence of the children when the children try to when the children try to tell the story and the pronunciation in English. Okay, and this preschools in this preschool there's a policy which every teacher and the teacher assistant needs to, I mean, the medium of the language between the teacher and between the teacher assistant and the child must be in English. No other languages will be allowed. Okay, this helps to enhance the proficiency of English among the child. Okay, next we'll take a look on this activity, outcomes of this activity. Okay, and this activity it actually helps to sharpen cutting and pasting skills among the children. Okay, because these activities involve cutting and pasting skills which the children have learned before. At the same time, it sharpen their proficiency in languages, especially in English, because in this this preschool policy, it only the medium of language is only English is allowed. Okay, so when the children comes to the front to tell the story, actually it sharpen their proficiency in language, because when you in language is like that, when you speak small, and actually it helps to build up your confidence to speak, and at the same time the teacher will correct their pronunciation and the usage of vocabulary. So actually it helps to sharpen the proficiency of languages, and at the same time the teacher will understand the children well. How is it? Okay, when the children tell the stories regarding their families. Okay, the teacher will understand their preferences and how what is the way they get along with their families or friends. Okay, and through this activity, it helps to boost the confidence level of the children when they come to the front to share their stories. Okay, so the children actually helps to boost their confidence level. When you come to the front, you have to face your classmate to tell the story. Okay, so it build up the confidence level of the children. And in these magazine family puppet activities, it creates a joyful learning environment and atmosphere, because actually it involves the storytelling section, so that it may creates a joyful or creates a louder among the children when they tell the stories among the class, among the classmate or in the class. Okay, so it creates a different learning environment in the class. Okay, next. What are the benefits this art activity bring to the children in their development and learning? Let's take a look. Okay. In this art activity, it helps to strengthen spatial reasoning and early mathematics skills. Okay, in this art activity, actually it involves like in art activity, it involves the simple counting, which is a simple mathematics skills, and if involve the evaluating objects. Okay, involve simple mathematics skills also. When it deal with pen brush, or that it involves spatial reasoning skills. Actually, these spatial reasoning skills helps the students to build the 3D imagination, which is useful for further learning mathematics and science in primary level. And in art activities, it helps to develop fine motor skills of the children. When they hold crayon, paintbrush, actually it helps to develop their fine motor skills. Okay, the fine motor skills actually is quite useful for the children when they hold the pencil or grabs the pencil in writing skills. It helps to develop the agility. The art activity helps to develop the agility among the children. When the children when the children perform gluing or cutting skills, it actually helps to develop the agility of the children, agility of their fingers, how they move. Okay, actually helps, okay, a lot in develop agility of the children. The art activities also helps the children to practice to become a decision maker. Okay, when they carry on art activity, when they do art activity, they have to decide which color they have to use. Okay, this already train them to become a decision maker. This is only way to help them to make the decision. Other than that, they have no chance to make the decision, because the parents will help them to arrange all. The art activity also build the language skills among the children. When the children get an accomplishment in their art activity, they will share all this art activity with their parents. Okay, when this sharing section occur between their parents and the children, it actually helps the children to how to express their feelings, their okay, in a correct way. Okay, this helps them to build their language skills. And for the art activity that I have suggested, okay, that I have carried on in the preschool children magazine family puppet, Actually helps a lot in build up the language skills, because at the end of the activity the children have to share, okay, the story section, okay, have to share, tell the story regarding family magazine Family Puppet. Helps to build up the children's language skills. And in addition, art activity helps to foster the emotional development and regulation. Sometimes the children don't know how to express their feelings, but by using word, express their feelings, okay, by using wording. An art activity is a alternative way to express their feeling, okay. You can see that sometimes the children, they color, okay, when they feel glad, they will use the colorful color, okay, to color their picture, okay. When they feel sad or upset, they will use the black color or another color. It represent their own feeling, okay. So activity is a good is another alternative way, or a, a good way to let the children to express their own feelings. Besides that, art activity also help to develop their creativity. In art activity, okay, from the primary art author Mary Cole say that, okay, the creativity is not the end product, it's an experience, okay. So that through an art activity, okay, it helps to develop the children's creativity, okay. The children's, sometimes you didn't expect that the children will do the unexpected an art activity, or you can't expect that. So it depends on, it helps to develop their creativity. An art activity helps to improve eyes hand coordination. Just give a simple example, okay. When the children use the crayon to color the picture, it involves their visual. They have to see, okay, which one have to color this apple, what color have to, what is the color they have to use, okay. So it involves visual, and at the same time, oh, the apple is red color, they have to use the red color crayon to color. It involves visual and hand coordination. Last but not least, okay, an art activity improves visual learning and memory. Means that when the children see, okay, observe, okay, what is the what is the look of the apple, they have to memorize it, okay, before they draw, okay. So in both visual and memorization. Okay, in conclusion, okay, in this art activity magazine Family Puppet, okay, why I select an art activity in children's development and learning, because an art activity actually um, it helps to enhance other subjects, for example mathematics, okay, science and languages. Means that art activity is not only solely art activity, it helps to enhance other achievements also when the children when the children are learning art activity. This is the reason why is an art activity be selected, okay, other than other activities, okay. And then, okay, there are three objectives, okay, activity objectives of this magazine Family Puppet, okay, which are assimilation concept, okay, educating the children to cherish family members, and educating children on how to protect their environment, okay. And magazine Family Puppet is a simple art activity which involves gluing and cutting skills, okay. they are simple procedures which involve in magazine family puppet art activity, which is drawing the number, circle the picture, cutting the picture, then paste the picture on cupboard, and then popsicle sticks, and then storytelling. And in the preschool setting that I have chosen, okay, the human resource policy is just a simple human resource policy. In the art lesson, they are involved two teachers, which are the main teacher and the teacher assistant. They have their job scope, the precise job scope for main teacher and teacher assistant. The main teacher is the one who is preparing the lesson plan, and who is the one who conducting the class. And teacher assistant, who is the one who will who distribute the materials and assist the teacher during the lesson. And she's the one who preparing the teaching the materials that will be used in art lesson. And in this preschool, okay, every teacher and teacher assistant must be qualified with for the teacher, they have to be qualified with diploma in early childhood. This is the minimum requirement. And for the teacher assistant, the minimum requirement is a fundamental of early childhood, okay, fundamental certificate of early childhood. And both teacher and teacher assistant must be qualified with a first aid certification in order to make sure the safety of each children. And at the end of the lesson, the teacher and teacher assistant will guide the students on how to clean the classroom or how to clean after the art lesson. Okay, this is the way on how to educating the children to clean their classroom from the mess. Okay, and it's not that this means that the art class does not only educating the children in art sense, but in other subjects or other knowledge as well. Okay, that's end for my presentation. Thank you.